And welcome back to another episode of Rebuilding Bolton. Probably the biggest one we've had in the entire save in general. We have two cup finals today. Man United first up in the FA Cup final, and then Liverpool in the Europa League final. We could either come away with it all, a little bit of it, or nothing. And I just really don't think it's going to go well for us, because you're about to find out some quite bad information. But first, McCanny did sign his new contract, so that's awesome. We also got a budget of £80 million for transfers over the summer, so that's going to be sick. Just as a side note, by the way, the analysis video that would normally be after this video at usually 9 o'clock tonight isn't going to be today. It's going to be at 5 o'clock tomorrow before the next one, because I just simply am not going to have enough time to actually record it today and get it up when I want it to, so I'll have to record it on Monday before it actually goes out. But don't worry, you'll still get the analysis video. We have a lot of analysis to do, so I would not want to skip one. So, to show you the games off camera, and then I'll talk to you about why I'm a bit disappointed. As first up, we went away to Burnley. It was a sort of even first half, but it just sort of ticked along a little bit. Eventually, Barla gets the ball into the path of Ivanov, slaps home another one for him to give us the lead before half-time. And then in the second half, we kind of really ground through them after that. Hernandez's ball through. Barla with another finish. Barla is an absolute baller. Seriously, I love this guy so damn much. And then in the 90th minute, essentially, Christensen's ball in, and there was Demaran to make it 3-0 to Bolton. Really good result. And then after that, it was the classic partnerships linking up at home against Bristol City. Farmer getting the ball out on the left-hand side here, drops a nice ball across, and Kim was able to slam home a goal to make it 1-0. Nice start. Not long after that, though, some more really nice little passing play around the edge of the area. Eventually, the ball is put into a great area. Kang is able to get in behind. Goalkeeper makes a terrible decision to come out there, and it was 2-0 through Kang. And then with 8 minutes to go, again, just sort of controlling the play at this point, doing simple stuff. Mason with a lovely ball whipped up at the top. Kim, beautiful first-time finish on the up bounce. Another brace for Kimmy. 3-0 to Bolton. That was 4-0, 3-0, and 3-0 in 3 successive games. Really strong performances, and we were looking great in front of goal. But as always, all good things come to an end as, well, you're going to see. Just watch what Mansour Mohammed does here. It bounces back off the goalkeeper, hits him on the foot, and just rolls over the line for 1-0 Southampton. Frustrating to let a goal like that go in, but that's just how it is. And then, on half an hour, Sigurdsson puts the ball around the side, and who was in but Michael Obafemi to give relegation-threatened Southampton a chance to stay up. They had to win to stay up in this match. We had a sort of slightly weakened side out there, so I brought Kim and Kang on around about 65 minutes. Farmer then picks this absolute peach of all. Kim gets in front of the goalkeeper, does his thing to make it 2-1, and then would you bloody believe it, with 10 minutes to go, again, the man is in the great position. Pombo slips it to Ivanov round the side. Kim getting in there, not only to get us the draw here, 2 goals off the bench for him, but it also relegated Southampton. The draw they were currently getting against us would have relegated Norwich at their expense, but that late goal for Kim, which I think was a deserved goal, was enough to see them be relegated and us grab ourselves a point on the final day of the season. So good work from us there. As this is how the league finished. We finished 3rd in the end, 79 points, so we were looking from what I was looking earlier this season at around about 80, so 79 is fine by me. We once again move another step further ahead. I think it's 8 points more than last season, so the progress is clearly being made. This time we're only 7 points off the title race in the end. United miss out on the Champions League by a single point, despite having a plus 49 goal difference this season. They just lost too many poor games. And now for the sad news. In training, like, I've been resting out Kim as much as I could. I only brought him on for the last 20 minutes against Southampton to see if we could rescue us a point, and he did. But then in training, 2 days later, he picked up an injury, and he's going to miss both games. Both games. I basically cleared the training schedule, essentially, to make sure that we would not get situations like this, because I didn't want us to... I was like, we might lose a tiny little bit of sharpness, potentially, if we don't do as much training, but I didn't want injuries, and then it happened anyway, and it's our best potential threat for both of these games. And I honestly think that now our chances of winning both of these finals has gone for it could go either way against them to we are really up against it at this point, and I just don't see Leonardo Hernandez being able to do enough up front for us in these games to get us anything other than a participation medal. And it's heartbreaking, really, considering what we did to get to this point in the first place, but that's life, quite simply. There's nothing we can do about it. There's maybe an outside shot of him being back for the Europa League final, but as it is, it's FA Cup final today, and then the Europa League final's on the Wednesday, sadly. There's not even any kind of real gap in between to give him any chance to get his fitness back. So, yeah, and there was no injections possible either, sadly. It was only an 8-day injury, though, which is what most annoyed me. It's an 8-day injury, and we couldn't give him any injections or anything to get him through the game. But anyway, we now must move on to the 2 biggest games that we've had in this entire save. This is going to be something quite interesting. So, change is obviously necessary. We can make a huge raft of them. I don't like the idea of Ivanov through the middle, not when we have Hernandez there. Ivanov starting off the right, though, I'm liking that idea more and more and more lately, because he's actually putting in, as you can see, some really strong performances, getting goals and assists off that right-hand side. Usually that's with Kim in the middle, but still. Obviously, Kang will play through the middle, and Bala will be, once again, off the bench with Star starting in there too. Candela will have to... Oh, no, will he have to play? Or is Murray hurt? No, Murray can play. He's unhappy because I didn't play him as an attacking midfielder this year, but also, you know, grow up. Garces is still injured, so Mansour Mohammed will come in today, and that will complete our lineup. Pombo off the bench. Candela as well in there too. So Kim is actually fit enough for the bench. It's gone from red to being orange. That's a good sign. He might be able to make the final. But it did say he'd be out for the Europa League final, so we'll have to see. Full training in 5 days. He could maybe do a job off the bench, but we can't be starting him. Maybe there's a chance in the Europa League final. I don't know. All I know is that the game told me he would miss it. So, we go out there, we do what we do. We're obviously not going to go for attacking lately. I really have liked our setup over the past sort of 15, 20 matches. We've looked really, really good. And I don't know if it's just because we're finding the right players in the right positions, honestly. Bobson, he has had the odd game here and there, but he really does seem to be suiting that role quite nicely. Kim is so good at getting us goals in matches where we only need a sniff of goal to take that chance. And I just don't feel like Hernandez is that quality of player yet. He just isn't. You've seen the way that Kim plays in those games where nothing's going our way and the ball will just drop to him and he'll create something out of nothing. And that we're missing that today. But it's all on the line. It's the FA Cup final, Manchester United versus Bolton Wanderers. Both going with back fives, interestingly. Their system isn't that dissimilar to ours. If only Marcus Rashford was sat slightly deeper. If Kang was out wide and Hernandez was more central, it'd be identical. So it's an interesting battle of the two shapes today. We haven't got the best record against United, though. That's one of the few teams, even when they're having bad seasons, we haven't done well against them. I think we've lost home and away to them this year. I actually forget. Hernandez needs the game of his career, really. He needs to be a leader on the pitch. Thankfully, we've still got Kang. Maybe he could do some magic, but the thing is, it's his link with Kim when those two play together that really does a lot of the dirty work for us and creates those little opportunities and openings. But you just never know. Maybe there's a miracle on for us today. We'll have to wait and see. Is Greenwood actually going to keep that in? No, he's not. It's early days so far, but we've limited Man United to no shots yet, and we've had a couple of little sighters from distance, but this is the danger. Red Chip's in behind. We need McCanny to be good. What a tackle! Oh my lord, was that Demaran? That is a world-class tackle. That's basically saved us a goal, potentially. We are very much stinking the place out, as I suspected we might. Keeping the game extremely tight and cagey. Mostly having a few little long-range shots right now, but the problem is, it's a simple case of, if Kim's in this team, there's always the chance of just picking that one little ball through that changes everything, and we just don't have that in our game today, because Hernandez just doesn't show. He's got a different style of play. He's good at winning those knockdowns, though, which could help us as he's broken the run in behind. Leonardo Hernandez misses the goal. He's missed the goal entirely. Great ball. I don't know who that was, but that was the chance. And we've actually been the better side in the first half here, which is very impressive. Defensively, we've been stunning, just limiting United to very little there. Very low quality chances. Other than that one where they got in behind and we made a great tackle. Oh, please no. Mepham. Oh, wow. I don't know what happened there. Man's teleporting, boy. What the hell was that? I have never seen that before. There's rubber banding and then there's that. My God, he's just set a new 100-meter record. Usain Bolt's going, what? That is insane. Okay, I don't know who that was, but fair play. Do more of that if we get ball behind in the second half. Christ. Oh, actually, we can go back. So actually, you could say we just about edged it maybe a tiny bit, but I mean, really up until that thing with Mepham right before half time. Kang is knackered. They're coming in. Kim is in. Bala is in as well. 10 minutes of Kimmy. See what he's got. Can he win this? Well, obviously, there's the potential for extra time, so we do have to be careful of that. But we have to do something here. Imagine if we scored now. Farmer. And it's cleared away. And that will surely take us to extra... No, is there one last attack? Bobson, can he find the right ball? No, he emphatically can't. Have they just made a sub? Wow. I mean, you can see what I mean. About second half, we had one shot in the entire second period, and we have to be better than that. It was on target, at least. I just don't know. It doesn't look like it was a strong one. We actually do get a fourth sub. I always forget which games we do and don't. And Illich is going to come on for Bobson to give us a bit of like freshness in that centre of midfield. Kim picks the ball up. He's going to have to play a full half hour here, which is scary. But look at him go. Well, big tackle on him, but he's won us a corner there at least, Kimmy. Illich again. Oh, what a pick out. Great first touch from Christensen. Yes! Man United 0, Bolton 1. Christensen with the goal, Ilic with the pick out. His fresh eyes and fresh legs were able to pick out a goal that could win Bolton the FA Cup. No way. We've held on and held on in this game. This is a gorgeous ball from Ilic. I don't know what United are doing. We have that problem sometimes with our defence, with this shape. And their backline is very similar to ours as Christensen's able to get through, and my goodness me. Waste time, I suppose? I honestly don't think it's too early to start wasting time in extra time at this point. We may as well. We've defended really, really well. All that wasting time will do is make us take time over things in the attacking zone and waste time over free kicks and stuff like that. It's not going to affect us as far as our defensive qualities, though, as Macanya's dropped it, and wow. And again with a big save, thanks to Christensen, of all people. Imagine if we won this. I wouldn't even mind if we lost the Europa League final. If we just managed to get one win. Oh, God. Blocked again? No! It came back to him. It bounced fortuitously back into the path of Marcus Rashford, and it is Manchester United, less than 2 minutes after we went in front. But, like, I don't know what more we can do about that. Like, the defender puts a brilliant block in, and it's just ricocheted back to Marcus Rashford. It's a superb tackle. I don't even know how it goes that way, but it does. It's Man United 1, Bolton 1. Oh, that was the chance. Mira with the long pass. Oh my God. Wow, we were caught napping at the back a bit there. Oh, God. Anthony's through. McCann needs to be stepping up there, and it's an unbelievable tackle, I think, from Kyle Wilson. Ball whipped in again. He's just given United a... Mohamed has just pushed him in the 121st minute of the game. We're about to lose the FA Cup final because of that. He's had a decent game. Wow, what a way to lose a cup final, eh? That is a gut-wrencher. So close to at least given... with penalties, you don't know what happened. Anything can happen on penalties. But Mohamed's made sure that United got the win. And that's it. United win the FA Cup. 122nd minute penalty from Marcus Rashford gives them the win. I don't want to watch them win. Go away. Oh, right, well, on to Europa League, I guess. Oh, right then. I mean... Unfortunately, knackeredness has taken over a lot of players currently, and this is the issue we're facing at the moment. Right, let's see what they suggest, and we'll kind of go from there. So that is not happening. Not a chance. We can have a full bench, though. Massive bench, too, potentially. But Mesa is not starting in the back line. We have to go with Kyle Wilson for today, even though he is a bit tired. It's the last game of the season, Kyle. Surely you can get through one more game. God, who to go in the midfield? I guess Stas has got the same kind of problem. Oh, no, he's not. He's fine. So why isn't he even on the bench? Barla on there, too. Murray... Oh, screw it, we'll give Candela the run out. Murray's pissed at me anyway, so we'll let him drop out here. Ilic is injured. Kim, again, like, he'll be back soon, but we can't risk starting him here. I mean, I know it's the last game of the season, but the thing is, he's going to be at some kind of detriment, I suppose, by the fact that he is just injured. But that right there isn't happening. Hernandez is going to have to play through the middle. I will start Christensen, though, because he did well when he came off the bench and scored what I thought could have been the winner, but it was not to be. That's going to have to be it. We're going to go next match only, of course, go to positive, and this is our chance. We've beaten Liverpool before this season. We beat them at home. This is neutral, so things can get a bit difficult, but still, we have to try. There's no such thing as easy cup finals, and this is certainly not going to be that. But all we can do is try. I think we gave a good account of ourselves against Manchester United. The best, we very nearly did a miracle. And again, it's the same kind of plan here. Make do of what we can with Hernandez in the team, and then probably have to get Kim on at some point. Oh dear, I must admit, I'm still down from the match literally a few game days ago after what had happened there, and I think that morale-wise, it's the last thing we needed was losing an FA Cup final in the 122nd minute is probably about the worst preparation you could have for another final a few days later. But maybe they can dig deep, I don't know. Farmer. Bobson knocks it around the side for Hernandez. He's not really in the greatest position here. Bobson, oh, back throw! What a stop from the Liverpool goalkeeper. Hernandez, he gets in the position, he gets the shot away, and I honestly don't think there's much more he can personally do there. The goalkeeper's just pulled out an absolute worldie. Kang's ball in now, flicked away. I think that Hernandez has done everything right there. Just didn't go in for him. Davis, ball through, and again saved by Macania. It is pressurised. Liverpool are putting the pressure on us. Macania's ball. Wow. What a... Oh, my God. I was going to say what a pick out, but again, you can just see that lack of cohesion between the players. Those headers that are normally being directed to each other are just falling into Liverpool hands too much. The passing's a bit off. Half time. Playing this game in Bucharest, interestingly. It's been Liverpool for the most part. They're controlling less of the ball than I thought they were going to in the early stages. So we've got a bit of a foothold there. And might turn work ball into the box back on again. But we need to be better at that. Candela completed 3 passes in the first half. The one thing we've got is that, much like the Man United game, we didn't concede. It's still 0-0. It would just take one moment of magic for us to do something special. But it's a question of who would be able to do that, quite simply. And it might have to be Kim. I'm thinking maybe even half an hour of Kimmy today, perhaps, if Hernandez doesn't offer anything. They're certainly pushing up a lot, though, which, again, makes me think that a Kim to make those runs is perfect for this type of game. It's kind of what it's calling out for. But I do feel we kind of need to get him onto the pitch while it's still 0-0 as Liverpool are pushing, because they might drop deeper once, or if they could get in front. Oh, God, what a ball. Good save again from Macania, flying past people now. Loads of room on the edge for Liverpool here. Oh, and Macania's there again. Yeah, they are turning it on in this second period. I wonder, though, to add those fresh legs, faster players, so Ivanov is quicker, can get those runs in behind. Bala, again, has that added height in that role, potentially. And then, of course, Kim for the wonderful runs that he may well make at some point. Ivanov, again, knocks it down for Candela. Great first touch, actually, from Candela to get that out of his feet. Now we need to see what Ivanov can do with a bit of extra speed there. The Liverpool defender is marshalling him nice. This is going to be a corner to us, isn't it? Oh, he's still got it. Ivanov, Bala. I don't know why he knocked that down, but Stas bobs in. Oh! It feels like, again, our best bet might well be a penalty shootout or something. Although, just takes one ball in behind for Kim. Or Bala, potentially. Oh, the pass was on. Ivanov. Back for Stas. We've just been a bit too ponderous, perhaps. Oh, hang on. Look at the space. Stas! If that falls to literally anyone else, I think we score. Flicked away now for Jones. Oh, please no. Don't foul him. Great tackle. Oh, wow. Okay, he somehow got it back again. Still a good tackle, though. And cleared away. Bala now. Finally some space. Kim peels away. This is a classic moment. He's got to find it. No. Oh, wow. Wow, the tackle even went to the Liverpool player there. That's unusual in those situations. Flicked away. Oh, no. How did he win that? Good save again from Macania on the end of that. Oh, he's gone through the net. The man is a bit of a miracle worker. There might actually still be time for something more. Farmer. Oh, hang on. Looks up. Kim's there. He's flicked it on. Bala with the touch. Oh, if he wins this. Yeah! Fuck yes! Liverpool 0, Bolton 1 in the Europa League final in the 91st minute. Chukwudi Bala comes off the bench to do it again. And who would that be with the assist but Kim Min? Flicks the header on. Bala gets in front of the Liverpool defender and he slots it past Alisson. I don't know what he's doing there. It's 1-0. Come on! I can't change anything until this is over. We've got to see out the next... We've done it. We've actually done it. Liverpool 0, Bolton Wanderers 1. We are going to win the Europa League. Oh my God. Wow, we've saved our best stuff for the Europa League this season. That's undeniable. Oh Christ, no. What a save. Macania has just won us... I mean, that save right there has just won us the Europa League, I think. As much as the goal has, that save is just as responsible for doing it. Because if we concede there, I think the heads drop. Surely we're going to do it now. Bala, again, off the bench with the miracle goal. And we've done it. Apologies for my language a minute ago when we scored the goal, but that was a moment and a half. We've done it again. At the death of a match, we're going to be champions of the Europa League, which means first pot in the Champions League next year, which is a really big deal for a team like Bolton, whose coefficient just isn't there yet. What a moment for the lads. The first major European trophy ever, I think, for Bolton, and it's going to be the Europa League. Who's lifting the trophy, but who else? Alex Macania, the most deserved man on the pitch right there. Oh, drink it in, friends. I honestly didn't expect that. I thought that we would just kind of... We did show a little bit in the second half with that Stas opportunity. I actually put it on attacking towards the end because it seems to work sometimes. And when Bala got that opportunity, Kim with the flick-on header, he does it. Like, he did the thing that he needed to do off the bench to get us the result. What an absolute boss. I can't believe that. Liverpool were better than us. Simple. We've been so lucky in our last couple of Europa League games. But swings and roundabouts, eh? The luck's going to come back against us at another time, I'm sure. But right now, it doesn't matter because they can't take that away from us. What a moment for Bala. Oh! Wow. So there, that finishes our season. Obviously, we're going to quickly run you through the leagues now. We came third. We already know about the Premier League. We looked at this. The Championship, Birmingham City to the Premier League. They beat Leicester. Wolves and... Wow. Holy Christ. The Midlands has done well in the Championship. So Wolves, Villa and Birmingham all promoted in the same season. Ipswich, Crewe and Plymouth... Look at that goal difference. Get relegated. Colchester up to the Championship, beating Millwall in the final. Hull and Brentford come with them. Luton, Carlisle, Rotherham and Wigan go down. Wigan to League 2. Ouch. In League 2, Leyton Orient, of course, are up to League 1. Fair play. Nice to see them back up there, beating Gillingham. Cambridge go up to League 1 as well, with Swindon and Port Vale. Down go Scunthorpe and Salford City. Ouch. And lastly, Notts County, you love to see it, beat Oldham in the National League playoffs. Harrogate Town back in the Football League as well. Maidenhead, Halifax, Chester, and Boston United go down. What an end to the season, friends. What an end. We've been pretty good, really, since the turn of the year, I'd say. In fact, we've been good all year. What can I even say? We've been pretty good this season. I'm just stunned that we've managed to pull that out of the bag. Getting there in the first place was the big enough shock. Just to actually win it is insane. And we were so close to winning the FA Cup final as well, but it wasn't to be. If you've enjoyed this season, and I honestly really hope you have, because I've enjoyed this tremendously, drop a like on the video. That'd be amazing. If we could hit 300, that'd be sick, but don't worry about it if we can't. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. I stream on Twitch Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. If you haven't already, check one of those out. I do highly recommend it just because it is a very different type of content. It's a bit more laid back and a bit more just, I don't know, it's a good old time. So do head over to one of those and check one out at some point, maybe this weekend. Some big stuff going on with Tromsø. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for, well, actually that would have already happened, wouldn't it? But on Tuesday, then I will see you guys tomorrow for transfer window and also the analysis video, which will be at 5 o'clock tomorrow. So bear that in mind. It won't be out till tomorrow. I'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching. Hold your gun. Capybara. Bye-bye.